Hello there, YouTube. This is Zoo Tycooner Steve, and this is not Zoo Tycoon 2. No, believe it or not, we're actually going to do another game today. It's a game that I've seen a couple other people do Let's Plays on that I've been very interested in getting into. Today we are going to play Neech, not Niche. Neech, a genetic survival game, in which we will be guiding some of these cuddly creatures through several generations, hoping to create the most awesome critters to ever critter in all of critterdom. So let's just go ahead and jump right into play. This is going to be my very first time actually playing the game. Oh, new world. What's our world's name going to be? Something unique, never been done before. How about Earth? Earth, yeah, that's pretty unique. Let's go ahead and play in Earth. That. And like I said, I've seen a couple other people play this. I've checked out a lot of Let's Plays on it. It's actually still in development. You can get it off of Steam now. It's under 20 bucks for the sort of early release version. But this is my first time playing it, so mistakes will be made. I know it's everyone's favorite part of my videos when I make mistakes, which happens so rarely that it's barely worth commenting upon. Alright, so here we are in the mystical realm of Earth, and you can see that we already have two critters. I believe these are two critters that everyone starts out with, one male and one female. Here is our male here, Adam, and our female here, guess what she's named? That's right, Martha. No, she's named Eve. Okay, so you see that on their little character screens here, they have different stats. Like Eve has 5 speed, 2 collecting, and strength. Adam here, he's got less speed, much less collecting, and in fact, he's got worse strength, but he's also venomous. Why is he venomous when Eve is not? Well, the key to this game is the genetics of each animal. So, you see here, we click on Adam's genetics down here, and we're giving the list of recessive genes here in the white. I'm sorry, these are dominant genes here in the white, and these are the recessive genes, which means that it's genetics that they have, but they're not currently presenting in them. So, let's see. Uh-oh, I can already see the main reason why Adam is not a very good collector. You can see he's got a smaller paw here, and that's because he's got, where is that? I think it's right here. No, it's runner leg. He's got this no paw genetic. So obviously this is what a genetic flaw in Adam's DNA. He gets a stumpy paw, which means he's not going to be good at collecting or running. But his positive is he does have venomous fangs. You see, he carries venomous fangs as a dominant trait, and he carries poison fangs as a recessive trait too. So there's a very high chance that he's going to be passing down those fangs to any of his kids. Another thing that we need to be working at is their immunities. Adam has immunity F and immunity G. And let's take a quick look at Eve. Good. She has immunity A and immunity B. You want to have a variety of immunities. If they only have, like, immunity F, and they got, like, immunity F and immunity F, that means they're going to be more susceptible to diseases, because they're not as immune to as many possible things. So obviously that's something that we want to keep an eye on, too, to not go down. But let's go ahead here. What we're going to do first is go into our mutation menu, and we can kind of prioritize mutations. Now you see there's a lot. I don't have lots right now, but what we're going to want to do early on, I think, is, let's see, I think what I want to do, antlers. Antlers would be cool. We can make like little jackalopes. Let's see, spots we don't have. No, but I think I'm going to try and stay practical here. I'm going to try to get the, ooh, fluffy tails. Who wouldn't want a fluffy tail? No pattern, eyes. I'm just trying to see here what's kind of the best mid-max. I didn't check our environment. Let's check that out. So let's kind of scroll through the map here. Looks like we're mostly grasslands. I need to zoom out a little bit here. Let me see if we can. Oh, that rotates it. Like I said, this is my first time. Mistakes will be made. For some reason the trackball's not zooming in and out. You would think that's what it would be. Maybe I've got something set up right. Well, here, we can kind of still go around here. So you can see, basically what it is these green areas here are grasslands. Blue areas are swamps. We kind of want to avoid those because we're going to be more likely to get sick. And these drier areas here tend to be deserts, so that's the things we got to worry about. But let's go back to our mutation menu here so we can kind of prioritize our first gen. What I think I want to do is ram horns. Do I want ram horns or antlers? Because I want them to be stronger. They get the same. Let's do some antlers. I'll put that at the 10%. It just means that there's a 10% chance our offspring will mutate that one. So a mutation, you'll notice that neither Eve nor Adam had antlers, either as a recessive or dominant gene. So the mutation occurs. Basically, it's an ability that your offspring can pick up, which is not necessarily present in your adults. So we'll go ahead and prioritize that. And let's go ahead and prioritize, what is this? Fluffy tail. Okay, fluffy tail does nothing, but fluffy tail is awesome. I want a fluffy tail. So we'll go ahead and just prioritize that. And, okay, so you see they're moving their heads around whenever I move my cursor. They just kind of look at it. That indicates that they have a move left. You can see actually how many moves each Adam and Eve have left by the number of these little green crystals here on their tummies. When I do a move with them, their crystals will go blank. And move, every time I do a movement with any of my creatures, it's going to consume my food here down at the bottom. So food is a big thing. We're going to have to prioritize getting that, which is why that collecting skill is so very important. Let me bring it back up here. I'll go back to this. You see, Eve actually is a 5 collector, so she's... Oh, I'm sorry, that's her speed. She's a 2 collector. Adam is a... Speed is basically how far they can move. Adam is a 1 collector, so Eve's slightly better at collecting. So, first thing I'm going to do is have Eve collect a couple of berries here. Then I'm going to have Adam go ahead and let's go ahead and have him do the love thing with Eve. So Eve is already pregnant now. In order for the creatures to give birth, I don't know what their official names are, I'm just going to call them creatures for now. But in order for them to give birth, they have to have the female in the nest. So she'll automatically give birth next turn, provided she's in the nest. But as long as I'm here, I'm going to go have her collect more berries. You can see it's raining today, which is really good. Rain means that all the berries refill automatically. They grow at a faster rate. Now that we've got this going, let's go ahead and explore. Let's see, there are a couple options here. There's peek. I believe this is clear the grass, which I want to do. And that's just kind of look. So what we want to do, you see there's kind of grass everywhere except in our little nest. You have slower movement through the grass, so I'm going to want to clear off grass near our nest in order to make it a little bit better. And I don't think there's anything else I need Eve to do today. I don't want to move her off the nest, so I'll have to move her right back on. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit spacebar here and go to the next day. So let's see what happens. 1 day passes. And yay! We've got our first little baby! So let's see what we got here. This is Taduku. Oh, something's wrestling in the grass. We're going to have to take a peek at that in a second. But Taduku, it's 5 speed, 2 collecting, 1 strength. Hopefully that will get stronger. Oh, no, I'm still looking at Eve. Never mind. That's like, huh, that seems familiar. There we are, Taduku, 5, 2, 1. And spelling and was recessive. Let's see what genes he picked up here. Looks like he does have a fluffy tail. So we did manage to evolve a fluffy tail. He does have 2 different immunities. Oh, and he's going to be super fast because he's got 2 runner legs. That's very good. So ideally what I think I want is to have 1 genetic line that's really good at collecting food and 1 genetic line that's really good at fighting. Because there are going to be carnivores and prey for us to pick up. Our species are omnivores, so that's pretty cool. It's going to work. So what are we going to do here? First, I think I'm going to have Taduku. Let's see if he can collect that berry for us. Can he do that as a baby or not? It doesn't look like he can do it yet. Okay. Oh, I should probably mention how lives work in this game. So you see, I'll pull up Adam here, and he's already got this white bar here. The white bar is aging. Basically, the first 3 dots here represent the early stages, like the infant stage, toddler, and like crawler. I don't know. Those are like the first 3 juvenile stages. And once we get into this main area, that's going to be their adult life. So every turn, this little white bar is going to go further to the right. But if they take damage from like a carnivore or they touch a cactus or something like that, there's going to be a red bar that creeps further to the left. And when the white bar and the red bar meet, that's when the animal becomes deceased. So that's what we got to watch out for. So what we're going to do here, so I'm going to take control of Adam real quick. I'm going to have him, let's see if I can't have him move over here. I think we'll just have him clear that. So it looks like you have to have him go there, and then if I peek, I get rid of the grass. Okay, so peeking gets rid of the grass. And now that he's here, let's let him use that one claw to pick that one fruit. And we're going to have Eve go over here, and let's check out that rustling in the grass here. Looky what we found. Okay, we'll have her peek. And now we've got a rogue. This is Sorella, a female. You can tell Sorella's towards the end of her life because that white bar is going. But she's what's called a rogue. Basically, she's our species, but she doesn't belong to our pack. So now she's, just by us finding her, been indoctrinated to our pack. We very fortunately found another bush, so we can begin collecting food there. I instantly get her 3 moves, so I'm going to have her... And she can attack the bush. I don't want her to attack the bush. Let's have her peek there to get rid of the grass, and then we'll have her collect from that. And let's take a quick look at Sorella's genetics and see what's going on here. Does she have anything? She's got what's called a spit snout, which gives her that adorable malformed face with the eyes not quite there right. Ooh, but she does have a berry paw, which makes her a very good collector. So we're probably going to want to try to breed her. I don't know. I hope she lives long enough to breed here. Well, actually, we can have her breed with Adam next turn. Our species is not monogamous, so that's not going to be an issue. We also want to try to avoid inbreeding as much as possible, because as you can imagine in the game about genetics, inbreeding es no bueno. Okay, so let's see, I still got her for a turn. Let's just have her peek in there to get rid of that grass so we can move. Like I said, we're just trying to make it so we can move around our nest a little quicker. And we'll grab Eve here. She's got a point left. Let's let her grab those berries. We are getting a bigger pack, so we're going to start consuming more and more food. So that's going to be important for us to get the berries down. And I think that's going to end this turn, so the next day cometh. Alright. Oh. We can see now our little baby grew up a little bit. He's got the 1 little diamond on his chest, which means he can perform a move now. So we'll use him to pick the berry off that tree there. That way we're not wasting any movements. And like I said, I think I want you, Sorella, to get to know Adam a little bit better here. Looks like you were actually in the way. Oh, so maybe I should have... Oh no, that's just as far as she can move. So let's go ahead and have her move there. And now I'll have her move there as another movement. And I will use... Yeah, let's go ahead and use her last movement to get pregnant. Oh, she purred. Okay, and we'll go over to Eve here. Eve, you can pick that berry. Always a good idea to pick as much food as possible. And yes, I do see that rustling in the grass. Let's move slightly closer. I don't see what that is yet. Let's just go ahead then and keep peeking. Now it moved. It was rustling over here, and now it's on there, so that leads me to believe it's probably a bunny rabbit. Because bunny rabbits can move during your turn. Meanwhile, for Adam, I'm just going to kind of do the cowardly thing and have him peek at all the grass around here. Just real quick. Just to kind of expand our territory. Okay, and I think that's good. Next turn we'll be moving the baby out of the nest so that we can get Sorella in there so that she can give birth to our next baby, which hopefully will not have the spit snout. Or maybe they will, I don't know. I'm hoping they get the fangs, because the first baby did not inherit fangs. Anyway, on to tomorrow. I like the effect when we go to tomorrow. Okay, it's a rainy day. So rainy day does mean that like all the berries on the trees are replenished, which is good for us. First things first, let's get the baby out of the nest. I'm just going to have you move down here real quick. Thank you. And then you can move into the nest so that when tomorrow begins, we will have everything we need. We'll go ahead and let Eve do some peeking around the corners here. And other than that, I'm just going to have them gather food, because I don't want to blow through our inventory too quickly here. Adam, you can gather food too, although Hold on, what is your collecting skill, Adam? Let's see, he's collecting 1, so I'd literally be using 1 food to gather 1 food, so I don't even see the point there. What about you? You can still gather, can't you? Yeah, you can gather 2 for 1, so we'll have you do the gathering here. So gather, and gather again. There we go, and next day. Oh, baby grew up a little bit there, you see, got a little bigger. And, uh-oh, I think we've got ram horns. I think we have ram horns. This is Tycooners. She's got 2 speed. Oh, she's a fighter. Look how strong. Oh, I'm sorry, he's a fighter. They got the little male-female down here, and when they grow up, the males get manes, so that's an easy way to pick up. I just couldn't see the mane there, so I thought it was I guess you can see the mane, it's just kind of covered by the horns. Okay, let's take a real quick at Tanunu. Uh-oh. Tanunu's a good fighter, but it's only going to be able to pass down the F immunity, because that's all it has. So we need to make sure if we breed Tanunu, we don't breed him with anyone that has that has an F immunity. So we want to get that double F immunity out of the gene pool as quickly as possible. But you see, one of the reasons, this one has Claw, which is very, very awesome. And it still has the No Paw, though. I wish we could get rid of that. So we got to be very careful. But they did pick up ram horns, and they are still carrying poisonous fangs as a recessive gene. So we need to find. He's got that as a recessive gene too. So we really kind of need to find someone with a recessive to get that out. Okay, I'm going to use you. What is your gathering skill here? Taduku. Taduku gathers 2, so Taduku can do some gathering here. Taduku gathers 2. Okay, so that's good. And we'll use Eve here. Let's go ahead and see what's digging in the grass. It is a bunny rabbit, and it came near me. The fool, Eve, attacked the bunny. Very cool. And we want to attack bunnies because they are worth like 3 food, I think. So that's very cool comparatively. That's good so far. And kind of getting close too. Soulless eyes. Okay, let's stay away, 'cause that's a little freaky. I wish somebody had picked up the tiger stripes. I really kind of like those. Let's see, I still got 19 food, so I feel safe going around here and just kind of clearing out the thicket at this point. That's going to be all of his moves. Do I want you to do anything? You're getting old, Zarella. You're not going to be around much longer. So let's use you to go exploring, if that's the case. Okay. And I think that does it for everybody. The easiest way to tell if everybody's done moving is that they'll stop, like, watching the cursor. Like, you can see only Taduku is following my cursor. Oh my gosh, it's Linda Blair the Fox. Okay, next turn. Okay. Oh, it's so cute with the little ram horns. And it actually does have the tiger stripes. I actually do want to breed you. I just have to make sure that you're not somebody with the F immunity. Okay, I see something rattling around out there. Let's send the old lady to check it out. Must be a rabbit because it moved. Oh, there's another rabbit right there next to Eve. Eve, killed a wabbit, killed a wabbit, killed a wabbit, killed a wabbit. I'm pretty sure that's how that went. Alright, you can go ahead and gather some berries there, Taduku. And let's move you out of the nest, because you're going to be awesome. In fact, I think you are my favorite right now, Tatanu. Alright, let's just have you move over here real quick. See what we can see. Well, the grass is still rustling there. Let's have you do a quick peek and see what's going on. Peek. Oh! Okay, we found our first carnivore. Fortunately, we have 2 people here, so I should be able to fight and kill it, but we want to get rid of it before it does too much to us. So that's a carnivore. Oh, there's also, I haven't encountered that type of bush yet. It's not a cactus. I don't know what that is, so we'll have to check that out. But hopefully the carnivore does not eat, or doesn't eat Adam. I'm really not too caring about Cirilla because she's about to go anyway, but fingers crossed the carnivore will attack her and not Adam, even though he's got the poisonous fangs. Actually, Adam has another move. Can he attack again? He cannot. Okay, one attack return, so next turn. Oh, okay. So, good. This is actually poisoned. You can tell because it had that little scar come up, and when you click on it, it actually has a little icon down here. So Adam actually poisoned it. He did a very good job. So let's go ahead and finish this thing off. I think you get like 10 food if you kill a carnivore, so you don't want to fight him if you can avoid it, but if you can't, you gotta do your thing. And see, now it is allowing me to attack twice, so I don't know what that was. Okay, but that killed it. Very good. So we'll go ahead and gather. Okay, we'll use her to gather, because Adam's next to that bush, so she can gather. Hopefully it goes up. Yeah, all the food. And Adam's not a good gatherer, though, now that I remember. I think he only has, yeah. So there's not even a point, because we literally expend the energy we'd use to collect the energy. So, go ahead and have him clear off this space, and see if I can't, let's go ahead and take a peek over here. I don't want to get too wide an area opened up, because predators and other things will be able to move through it quicker as well. But let's go ahead and see. There's only one berry on that tree. There's no reason to gather from it. But you, what is your gathering skill? You can't even gather. Why can't she gather? My guess is it's because she's got claw. Yeah, so she's got claw, so she can't gather. What you need to gather is, like Eve here, I think has the berry paw is what it's called. Fluffy tail, normal body, runner leg. Okay, so she has runner legs, which do allow for collecting. So, and you have 2 runner legs, so you can collect 2. Unfortunately, there's no reason. What I'm going to do, I can do this. Let's use you, and just move you here. And then you can collect from this tree, because you can collect 2 at the cost of 1. So that fits the cost-benefit analysis. I think that's pretty good. Moving on. Oh! She died of old age. Kind of graphic. I don't think you can do anything with the bones, can you? Let's see. No, you can just move there. You grew up, little Ramhorn. Let's see. He's the genetic offspring of Adam and Eve. I need to find another rogue so I can get some more genetic diversity in here. I guess technically they could breed. I mean, anyone could breed, but since they have a father in common, I prefer not to. What is his genetics? Yeah, and he also has the F immunity, so I prefer for these 2 not to breed, if at all possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and have you collect berries. We can do that twice, or 4 berries, right? Yeah, so you collect 2 berries. Collect berries twice, I mean. Eve, what is your berry collecting prowess again? I have to keep checking that because I'm not smart enough to remember. And Eve is a... yeah, she collects 2, so again, it would be profitable for her to collect. Okay. So do we have any more rustling in the bushes? I don't hear any. There's something going on here. Let's take out Claw Girl Ramhorns and see her. We'll have her peek and then move. Okay, there's another rogue. Oh, and it's a rogue with Ramhorns. Okay, so let's take a look at Lame. Lame has, oh, she's 3 gather, 2 attack, or 2 strength, 5 speed. Oh, she's also got immunity problem. She has double immunity C, so that's not good. She carries spots as a dominant and recessive. Fluffy is a spot and recessive. But she's got both. Looks like she's got berry paw and runner leg. So she's going to be a very good collector. So we want to start breeding her. Lean body, ram horns for the strength. Yeah, she's actually pretty good. The question is, do you have immunity C? Let's go ahead and try this. Taduku. He has immunity A and F. Okay, so she's got double C. So she's definitely going to give a C immunity to her offspring. But since he can't give a C, she is definitely one we want to breed. So let's go ahead and get these 2 together, do a little matchmaking. Oh, they purr when they make the happy. We're going to call it the happy. Keep this channel kid-friendly. Let's see, what else? Anything else we need to do this turn? Yeah, let's just have you clear off a little more space. Starting to feel like we might be clearing off too much area. because I don't want people to just run through our pack like there's no tomorrow. But that might be the way to go for now, is just keep clearing off, like, these bluer tiles that appears to be swampland, so I'm just going to kind of try to keep it for these green tiles. Let's go ahead and move you here in the nest so you can give birth next turn, and we're going to go to tomorrow. Okay, so let's take a look at little Issa. And I think I'm going to love little Issa. Okay, so she has a C immunity and an A immunity, which is good. We would like so she definitely got the C immunity from Mama, and she got the A immunity from Papa. She also picked up Mama's ram horns. She picked up the recessive venom fangs. Okay, so I think Issa is going to be very important. We're going to want to breed Issa as much as possible coming up here. Which means we might need more males. There's no reason to pick berries because he's the only one on the tree here. So what we should do is take one of our berry pickers to that other tree. So let me grab you and start moving you over here. I think he's a berry picker, right? It looks like he's got the right... He's got double speed leg, so yeah, he'll be a good berry picker. What else? What else? I don't think there's any next door rustling. Oh, there's a wabbit. There's a wabbit. Kill the wabbit. In fact, there's so many rabbits down here, I'm thinking there might be a rabbit hole. So we need to kind of explore that area, see if we can find a rabbit hole and kind of camp on it. Because if we camp on a rabbit hole, we can just kind of continually get those little fuzzy guys. So who am I going to use for that? I think I'm going to use you for the rabbit hole hunter, so let's get you over into this area, too. Because I kind of want to keep Eve next to the berry tree, since she can collect at a 2 rate. Oh, but you collected a 3 rate, right? Is that right? Is that right, LeMay? May's middle-aged, too. Yeah, she collects at a 3 rate, so we'll make her the berry picker for over here. And we'll use Eve to try to hunt for that rabbit hole. That's the plan. That is the plan. How old are Eve and Adam getting here? They're about middle-aged too, so no major concerns. But let's go on until tomorrow. Okay. Let's take a peek. Okay, start over here. We'll have this pup here. Go ahead and pick from this tree. In fact, let's just kind of take this tree into our territory. Pick, please. Can you do anything yet? Yes, you can. And you can gather 2, so you can go ahead and pick from this bush. You can actually destroy bushes, and I haven't found, like, the benefit to that yet, so... okay, let's just... I don't want Adam to explore too much. Let's keep him close to the nest to kind of be our defender, maybe. Just kind of an idea there. You're getting pretty big. You can already make 2 moves a turn. And there's more grassland this way. So I'm not going to clear it out, but I am going to start sending you in there to kind of take a look. See if maybe we can't find another rogue. If not, we'll have to start sort of secondary breedings here. In fact, since you're an outsider, let's have Adam go ahead and get with you. Get another line going here. That's that. I like that idea. Alright, and Eve, let's go see if we can't find a rabbit hole. I don't know if there actually is one, but I went to look. Oh, there it is right there. That's the rabbit hole. So you can see it looks like this little mound here. So what we're going to want to do is squat here so we can get any rabbits that spawn out of it. So we'll clear that as well. Let's get you going. Let's get you here, because then you'll be next to the berry tree next turn. You picked 3 berries, so I'm going to wait a turn and let another berry grow back to get that at the cheapest discount possible. Yes, I think this is pretty good. Pretty good start. So there's 3 berries now. We're going to use you. Pick those berries. We're going to get all 3. We're going to move this excellent baby out of the nest real quick, just so we can get you in the nest for another baby next turn. I hear rustling. Where's the rustling going on? Where is it? I don't see it. I apologize. I know there's a way to zoom out, but I haven't found it yet. I don't want to punch all the keys in the middle. For some reason, the click wheel's not working on the mouse. I think it's a mouse issue, not the game issue. But like I said, this is still in early access, so we might encounter a bug or two along the way. But let's go ahead and have one more kid here. One more day passes. Oh my goodness, it got the orange fur with the spots. I didn't squeal like a girl there. And it's a boy. It's a boy! I forget what genetic line it was here. I think you are... Yeah, I think we're going to try to breed these two. But let's take a real quick at Takir's genetics here. And I might end the episode at this point. I don't want to go too long. But yeah, so immunity C, immunity F. Oh, it's antlers. He's got antlers. That's what it looks a little different. So we mutated antlers. Very good. Okay, and he does have berry paw and collecting paw. Okay, so basically every child that Lame has had here, or maybe it's just Lame, but I'm going to guess Lame has been an excellent collector. So we're going to try to breed her. Do we have any more males that aren't her offspring? We don't. Shoot, that would be nice. Okay, while we're here, before I forget, I see where the rustling is now. We'll go ahead and have you pick, because there's 2 berries on that tree. And you are a pretty good fighter, so if this is a carnivore, I'm not going to be too upset. I think you've got this. So we'll have you go. Oh no, it's a rogue! Oh, and I had the wrong person picked. Look how big his ears are! He's got big ears! Okay, so... Good pickup here. Are you a male? You are a male. So... And you've got claw and berry paw. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and breed you with that female as well. It's got the good berry picking offspring. In fact, I can breed you with my little ramhorn fighter too. So we'll have him double up here. Didn't mean to do that. That was a waste of energy. Let's get you back to your bush. And I think that's it. Yeah, and I think I'm going to end it here. The pack's getting kind of big. Big enough where I'm going to have to figure out how to zoom out or just switch mouses real quick, and I don't want to do that mid-recording. So this has been the first episode of Zoo Tycooner Steve's Neech Let's Play. Please leave in the comments below whether you want me to continue this series. I'm probably going to do at least another episode or 2, just because I enjoy playing it, and if I'm going to play it, I might as well record it and post it. But let me know what you think. Like I said, this is the early access version. You can get it off of Steam right now for less than $20. I actually think it's really enjoyable, so I do encourage you to play it, just like I encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe below. Thank you so much for watching today, and you have a great rest of the day for you.